everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about my top MAC eyeshadows. Now when I first got into makeup I was obsessed with MAC and I would just go in there and swatch all of the eyeshadow shades and just dream about which colors I could buy. So I have owned MAC shadows for the longest out of any other eyeshadow. So yes, I decided to make this video and it is going to be all my top MAC shadows. I was gonna do top 10, but then I figured I would do top 15 because they fit in these palettes that you can buy. You can also buy palettes of 4 and of 2 at MAC, so you can kind of mix and match and become your own makeup artist. So yes, I have a lot more shadows than this from MAC, so I've narrowed it down to 15, which was very difficult. If you can kind of tell by this palette, I like warm, reddy brown neutrals. That's just what I like. A lot of these would be good for any skin tone, any age. They're just beautiful shadows and they're kind of my picks of the most like unique or interesting or, you know, can't live without shadows from MAC. So I will put in close-up swatches, but let's just get right into all the shadows that I love from MAC. So the first one I love is up here, and it is called Shroom. Now, why I love this, it is a beautiful shimmery white highlight. Okay, it is a neutral highlight, so it's not too yellow, it's not too pink, it's just a beautiful white. I use it at the top of my brow bone, in the inner corner. You can put it all over the lid if you want, and it is just my favorite brow bone highlight ever. Out of any eyeshadow, I always reach for this one. I always have to have Shroom on my person. The next one is right here, and it's called Blanc Type, and it is a matte. So it is a matte creamy white. I love this to highlight the brow bone, but in a matte way. So it's really nice if you're fair like me and you can see a lot of your veins on your eyelids. If you just sweep this all over your lid all the way up to the brow bone, it kind of just gives you a really nice base to work with. It's so opaque and so creamy, and so I usually use this on my brow bone highlight and then put the Shroom on the top, or if you're just going for a day look, I love Blanc Type to put on your brow bone. Moving over, this one is Bamboo. Oh my goodness, go buy this shadow if you are fair like me. But it is my perfect transition color. It's a beautiful like caramel peachy color and it's perfect for transition. So again, I use it in the upper crease and it just blends whatever you're using on your lid and your crease into the brow bone, and it just gives you a pop of warmth. It just like gives this beautiful peachy caramel thing that really ties in all the eyeshadow together. It's a perfect blending color. I'm obsessed with this one, and it looks like nothing. Like you'd probably pass that up and be like, there's no need for this, but it's opaque, it's blendable, it's perfect. The next one over is Soft Brown. So this one again is a must-have product that looks like nothing, but you need it. If you are darker skin tone than me, you'll probably use Soft Brown as your transition color. I also use it as a transition color and a crease color. Again, it's that warm, kind of soft, neutral brown color, and it's beautiful. I usually just use a big fluffy brush, put this all in my crease. It blends dark shadows. You can just use it in your crease and it'll just give you dimension and a little bit of shadow. It's just beautiful. I think it is a universal color. If you're looking for a really good MAC shadow and you need a nice matte brown transition shade, go with Soft Brown. It's so universal. These ones all look the same, but they're very different to me. This next one is called Saddle, and again, it is a matte, and it's just moving in this direction. Like you could make the perfect like matte eye with these 4 colors. It'd just be warm and rich and caramelly and brown, and it's just like everything I love. So Saddle is a bit darker and warmer. This is definitely more on the orangey caramel side of things than kind of like a neutral taupey brown, but I love this for the crease. It's just the most beautiful crease color. It's just gonna warm up your complexion. It's gonna add dimension. It's gonna make you look like you have a crease, and it's just perfect. So I love Saddle. All of those are like my must-haves from the top row, very neutral. And I like to organize it from like lights to darks. Going into the second row, I'm gonna go backwards here. This one is called Brown Script. And this one is incredible. Some people may not like it because it is very reddy brown. So it's almost like the color of my hair. So I just love it. I use this like in the crease or the outer V or smudged underneath just for like a little definition. It looks so stunning with like a cooler toned eyeshadow, like a silver. It just contrasts so beautifully. And the reason why I love this is it is a unique shade. So it's not your typical just like basic brown that you're going to put in the crease. It has that reddish color that I just love. Oh my goodness. And it's perfectly on trend and I love it. Moving over, this one's called Texture. This one is very interesting because it's not matte. I think it's like a satin finish. There's like a hint of a sparkle, but it barely shows up on the lid. It just gives a really nice sheen, but it's still that buttery caramel brown. I love this to sweep all over my lid. I can even pack it all over the lid and just use that and do like a thick dramatic wing liner, and it's just like a perfect kind of natural glowy shade. It will just make you look really glowing and warm and natural, but also define the lid area as well. So this one like looks like nothing, but oh, it's just stunning all over the lid. Okay, this one I think is MAC's top seller, and this is the second one. I just repurchased it because I completely used up my old one, and this is Satin Taupe. This is a purpley bronzy taupe color. It's beautiful. I swear it looks different on everybody, and this is gorgeous to sweep all over your lid. You kind of have like an instant smoky eye that you don't even need to think about. It's going to make your eye color pop because depending on what color your eyes are, it's going to pull a different shade. So for my brown eyes, it really kind of pulls purple and gray, and it really makes them pop. On like blue eyes or green eyes, it could pull more brown. So it's just a beautiful universal color. You can sheer it out for day. You can pack it on for night. You can also use it with other colors, like you could put it on the lid and then use a black in the outer V to really make it dramatic for night. So it's a beautiful color to take your look from day to night. You just can't go wrong with this. The next one is called Sable. This is again a beautiful lid shade. I use this all over the lid, and it's a very, very unique color. It is like a reddy purple bronze. So if you use a purple base underneath, it's gonna look purple. But I just love this. I just think it really makes, again, your eyes pop. Both of these colors in their own unique way. This one's a bit more rosy purple, I would say. It's just so unique. This one here is so interesting too. This was called Patina, and it is like a tarnished gold bronze shade. It's like a piece of metal that has been oxidized and has now tarnished. That's what it looks like. So again, on the lid, it can be a very natural just wash of sheen, and it gives your eyes that metallic, like liquid wet look. But again, it's something interesting. It's multi-dimensional. It looks like you got more on your lids than you do. So I usually just wear this all over my lids and then blend out more in the crease and the outer corners, or just use it as it is. Like blending this out with soft brown would be beautiful. The last row is on my dark smoky colors. So this one here is Twinks. I have pulled this one out recently and I have become obsessed with it. So right now, as you can tell by these mats over here, I love red eyeshadows, and these two right here are like incredible. So this first one here, Twinks, is like a red brown but metallic. So it's a metallic red brown. You can't tell if it's brown. You can't tell if it's this like dark burgundy. That's the best way to describe it. It is like a burgundy metallic brown. Again, I just use this all over the lid, and you can use it in the day. Just put it all over the lid, put a little mascara on, and you are good to go. At night, put a little black in the corners and then add some eyeliner, and it's just like incredible. This next one here is like a garnet red color. It is so stunning. It's called Antiqued, and I absolutely love it. I don't know. I used to never want to go, I would never wear anything red or orange because I didn't want to clash with my hair, but now I just love it. I love that kind of like garnet lip, red eyes. Like I just think it looks beautiful. And if you use a lot of mascara and like a black or brown eyeliner, you will not look like you have pink eye. You will not look anything crazy like that, so do not worry. So that is my favorite. This next one here is Club. Oh my god, this color, if you want to look like a makeup artist and you want to look like you have such skills in makeup, go for this color. As you can tell by the swatch, it's like, is it red? Is it teal? Is it brown? Is it blue? It is like a multi-dimensional shifting color, and it's so stunning. I have had this one for so long. I'm probably gonna hit pan on it soon. This is my favorite smoky eye. So I just pack this so intensely onto my lid so you get that beautiful greeny brown red sheen. And then if you use some of these warm browns and the reds to buff that out into the crease, that is my favorite colored smoky eye. It's just incredible. This one here is called Handwritten. I've had this one for a very long time. This is a great one. It's if you're looking for a nice brown, if you want to use it as eyeliner, in your eyebrows, in the crease, like it's just like a perfect brown. It's not too warm like brown script, but it's not too cool, so it's really neutral. It's really great for everybody. And it's buttery, it's opaque, it's just beautiful, beautiful brown, and it's perfectly matte. It's just a go-to. Like, I need to have it in my palette because then you can have a wide variety of looks. Last but not least is Smut. Oh my goodness. I heard that Kate Moss uses this for that classic like brown smoky eye. So this is a beautiful like sheen satin, and it's like a charcoal brown gray, but it's not matte, so it still looks like multi-dimensional and gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I would rather this than a black shadow. I think it just adds more dimension and looks a bit softer than a black. You notice I don't have a black in this palette. I just think this is gorgeous. Again, you could put that all over your lid, blend it out with saddle and soft brown, and again, you have a stunning classic smoky eye. Whew! So that is everything, and those are my top 15 MAC eyeshadows. So you can start with any of these. Like I said, the ones I mentioned at the top are beautiful natural transition shades, and the ones at the bottom are if you want to add a pop of color, get a little crazy with it. These are all stunning formulas. They blend easily. I love them, so I highly suggest any of these shadows. So yes, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite MAC eyeshadows, because I probably own them, but I did, I had to narrow it down. So, girls gotta limit it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.